All right, let's find out. Is it true? Maddie, what do you got going on, buddy?
Well, guys, the Grammys were a few weeks ago, and it's a night for the stars of the singing world to get their shiny trophies. And one celeb in particular had a first when Miley Cyrus won her first Grammy. Yay! Congrats, Miley, from baby Dolly Parton in my eyes.
Right.
But a video popped up online that had us thinking, is it true she might be in a little bit of danger for the extra security? If you notice her security guard there on her right, the video was flipped so you can get a better look of the way it's posed, but his hand looks like it doesn't move.
Okay.
He's got it in the spot of where you would normally hold a gun if you're not planning to shoot, but have it triggered. And then they're also saying the position of his arm looks like it might have, it's a coat over his other arm, or it's an extender where his actual arm is up in the sleeve.
Like he's trying to
And they're saying
hide
how
a weapon?
calm he looks, and they're just saying it might be a little different, so it may be a modified umbrella, though it was raining that night, so all the celebs had umbrellas. But they're just wondering, is this a little extra security for her? Because who knows, she may be in a little bit of trouble, and with all the crazies out there, and you know, Taylor Swift just had a guy arrested again for like the 4th or 5th time for stalking, so is it true she's got a revealed bodyguard with her?
I
Guys, what do
think
you
it's an umbrella. I think because the event, he would have to have planned it out because it was raining that night. So I say it's just an umbrella. I say it's not a
Okay,
gun.
I'm gonna go fake
You'll
arm.
go?
I'll go fake arm, umbrella as a gun.
All right, Maddie?
Well, the jury is still out. I think it may be a little bit of both. I think it was some type of tactical thing where they made it work out because they've had a lot of these, the crazies going after a lot of the music celebrities lately. So I think that, especially in an open environment with that, like that, where there is a lot of security, but there's a lot of fans in the area, all the stuff Taylor Swift's been going through, she has an army of security guards that go with her. If you've seen her at all the football games and everything, there's 4 or 5 guys that are constantly hovering around them because they are so influential. They're worth so much money, and they don't want another unfortunate like John Lennon type situation to ever happen again. So I think they're paying top dollar for a lot of these security efforts.
You mentioned Selena, who, by the way, the shooter that used to be a part of her fan club is actually getting out soon.
Getting paroled, right?
Getting paroled.
Selena, yeah. So I think they're just being careful, and I mean, if they can afford it, and they're insurable assets for, quite frankly. So the studios and everything are saying, hey, we're going to give you extra security, especially when you're that high level.
Mark David Chapman, the guy who shot and killed John Lennon. I don't know if you saw the documentary. This recent came out on Netflix. You would think, granted it was a long time ago, back in the '80s. John Lennon was just walking on the street, and he had just left the recording studio and got out of his limo. He went from his limo to his right there in the front door, and that's when it all happened. So I could see, and you can understand the security, but a lot of those. They're trained. That's their job, full-time job. They probably are packing heat.
Yeah.
I don't think that umbrella was actually a gun.
But if it wasn't, it's a very cool idea.
It actually is neat, yeah. It's like James Bond.
To be discreet. Yeah, exactly. It's very 007, if you're trying to be discreet. But obviously, if there was any sort of, I would think they might have to disclose that.
It seemed like they would have to. Yeah, I mean, especially for the Grammys, if they're saying, listen, there's a no weapon policy here altogether, bodyguard or not, you're going to have to be able to do it. And if we learned anything from Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner, haven't we learned anything at all? You should fall in love with the person you're
Can we talk about how fabulous her hair was, Miley Cyrus? She had that great 80s dynasty look. I loved it.
And Matt said, because her godmother is Dolly Parton. She had the big old hair.